The reason someone's gonna pay you is because they have a challenge. Even for a bakery, like, no, you have a sweet tooth. Is your lady mad at you? That's a challenge. Is your girlfriend mad at you? Is your wife mad at you? Chocolate changes the emotional state. Is your wife mad at you? Chocolate would change the emotional state. We have a bakery in the city of, I don't know where you're at, but we have a bakery in the city of Los Angeles. And if you make a decision to come to this bakery and get our marriage-saving chocolate, you might save your life and your marriage. If you're ready to do so, go to the webpage or call this number. Now, the calling thing is a little bit old school, so you want to send them to a page. The calling thing is like call between these hours. That's a little bit old school. So you want to state the challenge, then the idea of the solution, then the solution that you have, then the call to action. So what is the challenge that your customers face? Like when someone buys something, it's because they're fixing a challenge, they're fixing a problem. When you buy something, you're fixing, what's the problem that the person is trying to fix? Whatever the product is. So if you can understand the problem, and that's why you have the solution, you will win. But you gotta understand what the problem is that you're fixing. So when you see these people, marketing the tablets, right? They're not saying, "Hey guys, I have a 10 megapixel camera here, and we have this size screen. This how amazing this is." When they're selling those cheap tablets, they're showing the pictures of kids running around causing a mess. That's the problem. Then with the solution, with their solution, the kids are sitting down quiet. So what are you experiencing when you buy the product? Peace and quiet, which is what we want. But the solution happens to just you buying the product. So if you understand your client's pain, you can sell them a solution. So Patrice, what's your client's solution? What is the 8-week bootcamp about? And build a budget?
Freedom. That can help you to freedom.
Who's in debt? What does that give you?
Freedom.
Let's solve the end result. It's the solution. Give the idea of the solution. So are you in a place where you are in debt right now? Are you in a place where you're financially challenged and you're in debt? Every single day you're struggling to make ends meet. Month over month, sometimes you have more month than you do have money. That's a challenge. What's the ideal solution? So what you need is to make more income. You need to make more income than your expenses. So your income needs to be more. So if you're in a place where you have debt, and you want to increase your income and get out of debt, I have a solution for you. I have an 8-week program that I'm going to share with you the key details so you can live your dreams. If you're in that position, go to isuccessbrand.com/live your dreams. Now, Alyssa, does that make a little bit more sense as to why you would go to isuccessbrand.com/live your dreams versus the first one? The first one that she...
Yes.
Makes more... Now, okay. I know why I'm going there. I'm going there to live my dreams. I'm going there to get out of debt. I'm going there to learn how to make income over the course of 8 weeks. And all it took you nothing but a minute to say it. So now you're using platforms like social media to get in front of those people. You all have the opportunities, but are you using them effectively? You have the tools, you have the resources. And it's not that you don't know how to do it. You just gotta practice. You gotta practice, get real good at it. Get real good at it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take effort. It's gonna take energy. But once you crack this code, I promise you it's going to be easy. I promise you it's going to be easy. So what I'm sharing with you right now is something that I know. But now I'm giving you the tools, I'm giving you the resources. Now you got to put in your part. Is because I understood that I was working my butt off sending people to a page and they didn't go to the page. Why didn't they go to the page? So I would say to somebody, hey, go to progressionticket.com. And they say, okay, progressiontickets.com. And it says error 404. I can't go, it doesn't work. Oh, what? Let me see your page. You went to tickets. No, it's ticket. Do I fault the customer and say, no, you stupid, you went to the wrong page? Or do I take responsibility? That's the beginning of this training. Do I take responsibility? It's up to me to do everything right for the client. Do I say, oh, it's your fault you didn't go to the right page? No, so I had to make the change. I had to make the change, right? We had a service that we did before where we would edit a podcast and we would launch a podcast for $149. This was a long time ago. We had that service. for $149 we will launch a podcast. So I will go to social media and say, hey, go to 149 podcast setup. And you got people going to like the ONE 40. And like, is it a dash between the 1 and the 4? Is it 10 ONE dash 40 dash 9? Is that how I do it? You know, or do I do ONE FORTYNINE? Or how do I do it? Or is it 149? I'm confused. So I have people going to the wrong page. Does that make sense? But that's because I did it with activity. Activity taught me that. Activity will teach you more than you can ever learn in a book. So because I had that activity and I made a bunch of mistakes, but once the activity compounded, then that's why I win. The reason you're going to win is because of how much activity you put out.